Hello friends, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. I'm here to share a couple things with you. I wanted to share my vacation, what I did for vacation crafting, and a little TV crafting in the last couple of weeks. So I went to Florida at the beginning of November to visit with my family there in Florida at the beginning of November. And this is my tote bag I brought. And I just wanted to bring a simple craft. So this is a small, I would call this a small tote bag. So in it, I just put in for simple crafting on vacation. Now I drove, so I can't tell you about flying what you can bring when, on a plane. So I put some pretty scrapbook paper in here. One pad of scrapbook paper. I put in here a circle punch. This one here. I put in here my envelope punch board, and I'm going to put in here this cutting board, which is just an extra cutting board, or paper cutter, not cutting board, paper cutter that I have. Besides that, I had some glue, some scissors, and an edge punch. And these about three, I'd say 3 or 4 Curious George books. And these Curious George books were messed up pretty much, so I decided to, take them apart and make things out of them. I've just been, clearing out a few things. So one of these had water damage, one had some writing and some taped up pages. So this is what I did with the Curious George books. These are extra pages here that I still have to use, and extra books. So those will be used at a later time. But what I did with the ones I did use was I just made some envelopes. I really didn't use my envelope. Oh, I brought my quarter rounder too. Because I quarter rounded these pages, these edges here. But I just made, see, here's one of the pages that was taped up. But I just left the tape on there and made an envelope out of that page. Made some journaling cards, which I will back later with some writing space. Maybe sew around them. I'll probably put some file folder on the back of these, so you can see they're all cute little. See, there's Curious George right there. And so yeah. Oh, this one's a pocket. This one's a little pocket. And then yeah, just some cute little pictures from the books. And then with these, I made some envelopes. You saw one, and then here's the others. I just tried to get a main picture on the front that looked cute, and didn't worry about what was on the back of these. All different sizes, just whatever I could get out of the pages. So that was my vacation crafting. But also I had taken that, I had taken the paper pad, which was double-sided, so I just did, a little playing around with that. Made here's see, it said I took my edge punch. You can see I just made a little label out of this, and just was having fun experimenting to see how it would look if I edge punched all the way around, and it came out cute. I don't think I ever did that before. A little envelope here with a thumb hole, and I just used glue. I didn't do any sewing. Little envelope with the edge punch on the flap. Just a simple envelope that you glue together. Here's a little envelope, all different sizes. Just took a piece of paper, a couple pieces of paper, cut it up, and just had fun. I remember when I was working on these, I was sitting at my mom's dining room table, and my mom was sitting with me. We were talking one day, and she, we were just getting caught up in things. And also, she liked seeing what I was doing, because she doesn't get to see me crafting. She does watch my videos, but so this is a little pocket here. I glued on a piece here. There's a word dream. You can see I put thumb hole. This is a belly band, and then this little piece just can sit right there. So these are all ready for journals. This is also a little pocket where I put an edge punch up here, and another little piece that flips up. And you have writing space really here and here. Another little envelope. I edge punched here this time on the part you fold up right there. This was a little piece from Curious George that I thought was cute. It's just a little list. I thought, isn't that cute? So I made a little journaling card out of it. And here's another envelope and another pocket. And just, you know, just do whatever I felt like doing at the time. And this is what happened, you know, no plans, just fooling around. So that was my vacation crafting. Didn't have a lot of time, just a couple little moments during the time I was gone. And then this is TV craft. No, yeah, this is TV crafting, and this is cleanup crafting. So today I had the birthday party for my granddaughter here at my house, and well, this is part of the cleanup crafting too. I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, I had everything cleaned up in my house, ready for the party, and I was like, I have a few minutes. Maybe I can actually clean up my craft room in case anybody wanted to come in here, right? So I went for it. But part of the cleaning up was like, there's unfinished things I need to do, like finish these tags. So I went ahead and started. I did not get them all finished before people started arriving for the party. But these were sitting already cut out, you know, glued to file folder, and I just needed to sew around. That's what I was waiting to do, sew around and put some lace on. So I got these 3 done, 3 at least, and then I worked on these 2. But these originally I had done, and these were also waiting. They were had originally done these during TV crafting. I took apart this book because there was something wrong with it, I don't remember what, and decided to make some tags out of these cute little pages. They're kind of like nature pages. I don't know if I made any of these during a video. I don't think I did. But yeah, so I cut out pages, you know, picked, you know, certain scenes and things from pages that I liked. Backed them onto, this was actually a really thick brown envelope that's kind of like a file folder thickness. And so back these little book pages onto that cardstock, and then so they were sitting here again ready for me to finish in my craft room. So part of the cleanup today was I went ahead and sewed around these, and I didn't have to. I was like, I should just leave them. I don't need to sew around them. They're fine. They're glued down with art glitter glue. They're not going anywhere. But then I sewed one. I was like, oh, it looks so much better with the sewing. It always does. So I went ahead and sewed around all of these. That's all of these that I had ready to sew. And so these are done now. But I sewed around them and added a little something to the top. This is a little kind of a sage, or I guess this is more of a sage than a forest green, but it matches the greens in these tags perfectly. So I think they're really cute and ready to go now. You can write on the back still. That's what I like. I always like to leave writing space on the back of my tags. A couple of these were really cool because in the picture, I had a little piece that I cut around, kind of fussy cut around. And you know, I didn't know I was going to sew on these. And then when I was sewing, I said, do I sew around the fussy cut part or just sew straight through? And I said, let me just sew straight through and see what it looks like. And it looked really good. I thought it looked really cute. So these have another kind of, those are lace, and these are like a seam binding, I guess. The same color. I just thought it kind of would look really pretty also with this color. I mean, you can see the color in here, and this works perfectly together. It's so cute. I love it. But the sewing, it always adds so much. And so if you have a sewing machine, I guess I would encourage you to, like, I didn't used to have a craft room and have my sewing machine out all the time, but what I would do is sew on the dining room table, and I would just get my sewing machine out kind of like for the weekend, and do my crafty sewing, and then put it away during the week. Unless somebody was coming over for the weekend, and then I would put it away earlier. But anyway, I did manage a little sewing here and there before I had a craft room, and you know, it was always fun, and I always loved it, and you know, knew one day I would want to leave my sewing machine out all the time. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I just wanted to show you those things in case you're getting ready, maybe for a little Thanksgiving or Christmas trip, and you want to take a simple, crafty thing with you to do. Just a few things like I showed you at the beginning of this video worked very well. I was able to throw that tote bag in the back of my car, and it was there for when I wanted it. So, and even if you bring a few things and you never end up using it, it didn't take very much space up in your car, right? And like I said, I don't know what you could bring on a plane, so this is not for bringing on a plane. I don't know. You probably can't bring glue or paper cutters, but thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed that quick video, and I'll be back with some work on my Christmas journals in my next video. So thanks for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting!